Right now at 10, pay up for PFAS. Campbell residents want millions of dollars from the city of La Crosse because of forever chemicals found in their wells. And official charges. The man accused of killing a Winona woman has his first day in court. Plus, a high-profile Wisconsin Republican says he's not running against Senator Tammy Baldwin.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We begin tonight with a developing story related to contaminated water in the town of Campbell. According to a release from a local law firm, hundreds of residents from French Island served notices of claim to the city of La Crosse totaling $42.2 million. The residents want compensation for diminished property value and, quote, other harms. The release cites a state statute that says the city of La Crosse has 120 days to either pay the millions or deny the claims. Residents cannot sue the city until those 120 days are over. PFAS, known as the forever chemicals, were found in the town's groundwater as early as 2014, according to the law firm. Most people living in Campbell use wells connected to that source and have been exposed to high levels of PFAS through the water coming out of their taps. The city of La Crosse owns and operates the La Crosse Regional Airport, where firefighting foam containing PFAS has been used since the 1970s. The law firm says the city did not tell residents that PFAS was found in a nearby well. The city has until October 7th to either pay residents or deny the claims. Well, we've had dry conditions for days and days and days, but some precip chances could be in our future for this weekend. Greg Barnhart has the latest.
Yeah, we do have some chances, which is good. We could use a lot more. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that great, but we will see some. If you look at the temperatures right now, we're seeing temperatures have cooled off a little bit, but overall not too bad considering that we have a little bit more moisture in the air. So temperatures there so far, if we zoom in, we can see about a 7 to 8 degree increase in those temperatures from last night. That's definitely going to translate to a little bit better conditions overnight. You can see the dew point all the way up to 54, so we're starting to get a little bit more moisture in La Crosse too, and that also goes for Eau Claire too, sitting at 71 with that dew point now up to 52. It's an indication that we do have a cold front that is going to be approaching, so that's a positive news. Up to the north, you can see it now entering almost just north of Minneapolis to Superior. That's what we're tracking for tomorrow for the chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms. Not widespread coverage, but something that'll actually help a little bit. Overnight, not expecting any rain, just a few clouds, but look at the temperatures. Let's get down to 61 instead of those 40s that we've had, or even 30s previous nights. Track ahead, we'll track down exactly when to expect those showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, how cool it'll actually feel Sunday, and then unfortunately the heat does come back next week. We'll discuss that all a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Greg, thank you very much. Well, the former partner of Madeline Kingsbury has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder. Madeline Kingsbury was found dead earlier this week. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us live in studio with the latest. Good evening, Jeremy.
Ken, good evening to you. Speaking to a crowd of reporters and community members, including Kingsbury's friends, Winona County's attorney held a press conference after Adam Fravel's first court appearance. After being missing for more than 2 months, law enforcement found the remains of Madeline Kingsbury in Fillmore County on Wednesday. Police say her remains were found near Mabel in a wooded area off of a gravel road.
We intend to hold him accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Her former partner, Adam Fravel, was charged in court on Friday and remains in custody with a $2 million unconditional bail and a $1 million conditional bail. According to a probable cause statement from police, Kingsbury and Fravel dated on and off for 7 years and have 2 children together. Police say around the time of Kingsbury's disappearance, the two had decided to separate and both were in the process of moving out of their home. If Fravel bails out, Winona County's attorney says he may be able to see his kids again.
There's also a family court custody case going on as well, so there's really 3 proceedings. But in the child protection case, there were certain conditions in that case also where Mr. Fravel could have supervised and secure visitation with his children, meaning in a secure site.
Fravel is facing second-degree murder charges. According to Sonneman, Fravel wasn't charged with first-degree murder because in Minnesota, a prosecutor must present the case to a grand jury. They then decide to support an indictment. Fravel's next court appearance is scheduled for July 20th. Ken.
Jeremy Wall reporting. Thank you very much. Kingsbury's children, in the meantime, will remain in her father's care for the time being. A woman accused of killing a 6-year-old in Medarry has pleaded not guilty. 31-year-old Josie Dykman is facing multiple charges, including an intentional homicide charge for the death of Alex Xavier Pedren. 3 people testified at the continuation of the preliminary hearing today, each detailing the alleged abuse that Pedren faced. An official from the Family and Children's Center says she spoke to one of the children in the family who says they witnessed Pedren being choked.
Bending Alex's leg back towards his head, causing Alex to cry, and then where mom was choking Alex and he felt that he was not able to stop that.
Swedberg says the child went to his older brother for help to get Dykman to stop choking Pedren. Dykman's attorney argued a child's testimony should be taken with skepticism. Judge Elliot Levine determined there is enough evidence to go to trial. Pedren's family say they will have a candlelight vigil at Dash Park tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Wisconsin Republicans are challenging Governor Tony Evers' plan to add new positions in the state's professional licensing agency. The governor's budget created 80 new positions within the agency to help bring down wait times for applicants. Republicans in the state legislature's Finance Committee voted Thursday to bring down the number of new positions from 80 to 17. Republicans stated that new leadership and technology would lead to more improvements instead of more positions within the agency. U.S. Representative Mike Gallagher says he will not run for U.S. Senate next year against Democrat Tammy Baldwin. Gallagher was the highest profile Republican said to be considering a run. Baldwin will be running for a 3rd term in the Senate. Voters gave her an 11-point win back in 2018. Democrats will be defending 23 seats in next year's election. The GOP hoping to hold on to 10 seats. Gallagher says he wants to focus on his work chairing a House China committee and will run for re-election in his seat. Well, ArtSpire is back for its 10th year tomorrow. We'll have the details about the festival and how visitors can make art of their own just ahead. And a little later, we speak with a local hip-hop artist who's gotten the opportunity to work with an NBA playoff team for the 2nd time.
Get up to 50% off list prices at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this recliner, free when you purchase the reclining sofa. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $375? Up to 50% off only at Slumberland Furniture. Do not miss this one.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. It's hard to believe they're already coming up on our 2-year anniversary. We want to celebrate it the Great River way. So I'm inviting everyone to our 2nd anniversary celebration. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
Come to the circus, the biggest show. Come to the circus.
The Carden International Circus celebrates over 60 years with the all-new Spectacular Circus. Come see the Daredevils, acrobats, aerialists, and so much more. Join us 1 hour before showtime for amazing pre-show activities. Enjoy 3 rings of fun with your family at the all-new Spectacular Circus. Get your tickets today.
Come see the Spectacular Circus June 13th at Carson Park and June 14th at Dunn County Fairgrounds.
Here we go.
And action!
Now at Slumberland, $4.99 gets you a lot, like a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, plus a 7-piece bedding bundle free. Yep, get a fitted sheet, flat sheet, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, and a duvet, all for just $4.99. Hurry, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Cut!
Yes.
We got some events coming up this weekend you might be interested in. The 10th annual ArtSpire begins tomorrow, rain or shine. ArtSpire is a free event in La Crosse that engages the community through the arts. Visitors will get to see local artists and musicians while enjoying food and beer from local vendors. The festival will also have an installation available for all attendees to take part.
Interactive arts, those start at 10 a.m. We're doing community tie-dyeing. So be prepared to get a little messy, but we have a hose so you can clean off.
Good to know. ArtSpire happens tomorrow again. The festival runs from 10 in the morning to 10 at night. Bands will be playing all day. Food trucks begin serving at 11, and a beer garden opens at noon. If the weather gets too rainy, keep an eye on ArtSpire's website. We'll have the link included to our article at news8000.com. Also tomorrow, the 9th annual Down and Dirty Trail Run at Fort McCoy. This fun run's a 1.5-mile obstacle course race for the whole family. $25 a person, though kids 5 and under run free. All participants will receive a packet with a drink koozie, golf towel, and race race medal. Registration opens at 10, race begins at 11. Participants should meet at the Whitetail Ridge ski area on Fort McCoy. To register, just call that number on your screen. Coming up after the break, a hip-hop two-pointer. How a local hip-hop artist got to work with an NBA playoff team for a second time. We've got his exclusive story after the break.
And we'll track down those showers and thunderstorm chance and if they may impact all those weekend activities later in the next weather.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WIS-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
It's Ram season. Stop in now to get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus dealer discounts on a 2023 Laramie and a 2023 Bighorn. You'll find all of the power you've come to expect from Ram, and the Laramie will keep you comfortable and connected while you drive. Stop in now because this offer ends July 5th.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
No matter the trade, MasterForce has the tools to complete your next project. Whether you're making repairs or installing a new upgrade, we have the tool for you. Load up your toolbox and get rolling with MasterForce. Get your choice of this 7 1/4-inch circular saw blade or this 2-pack of quick change utility knives for just $5.95 after rebate. Or grab this 8-piece set of magnetic screwdrivers for $14.99 after 11% rebate.
Now's the time to enjoy huge savings on outdoor furniture from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. From patio dining sets to sofas and chairs, they're all reduced to clearance prices. At Drury's, we have an eco-friendly mindset that's reflected in everything we sell. Environmentally friendly materials are important to us. And you'll be choosing from Homecrest and other quality brands, furniture that's designed to last. The Outdoor Clearance Event. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Spring is a great time to plan your next home improvement project. Call now for a free estimate on windows, doors, siding, sunrooms, decks, baths, kitchens, or flooring.
Yeah, what we need to know too, 3 things really. It's going to be mild today. Definitely, well, we've had upper 40s to near 50, but now we're going to be in the upper 50s, near low 60s. Tomorrow, more thunderstorm chances. I think more showers as we go into tomorrow night. And definitely, as you look at Sunday, it's going to be breezy and definitely cooler. You'll notice the temperature difference, a change here. 86 today, the record was 97. You see we're above average for both, but notice the low 49, it was below average. We'll see more average lows overnight. Big picture shows for tonight, we're going to see temperatures, once again, like stated, it's going to be fairly mild actually, upper 50s, low 60s compared to what we had. Most areas besides Black River Falls, 49, should be in the 50s, a little bit more moisture. Tomorrow with cloud cover and some on and off rain showers or thunderstorms, we'll probably get into the upper 70s, near 80, maybe some mid 70s further south and up to the north. You can see Ladysmith just 70, giving you an idea they'll be behind the cold front, so it will be a little bit more chillier up there. That cold front we're tracking right now pretty much is in Minnesota. It'll start to come down through the central part of the Wisconsin probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. You see generally some isolated showers, thunderstorms, better chances to go further Iowa. We're going to see more, probably better coverage, but we will get some rain, and then it gets a little bit better organized towards Sunday further south, while we get more clearing skies coming to Sunday and breezy and cool conditions behind the front. So the better chance for probably rain is going to be further south, but all areas will probably see something. As we track out a better timing of this, you'll see some of the rain starting to approach by 11 or noon up to Eau Claire. You'll see hit and miss, then showers start to develop probably in the afternoon for La Crosse, probably after about 2 or 3. And then once we get towards the evening, you'll see more showers probably further to the east to Black River Falls. And then as we get towards the evening, there's that area that starts getting more concentrated towards southern Wisconsin. While if we start to get clearing skies, that north wind starts to pick up a little bit as we go into Sunday morning. That gives you an indication that we are going to see some cooler temperatures as we go into Sunday. As you see, generally freezing conditions. Temperatures will only get up probably into the mid to upper 60s for a lot of locations. Probably some 70s out there, but you'll definitely feel the difference between today's 86 and what we'll feel when we get about 68, 69 come Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, though. That's the positive news. Where the smoke that we've had, the haze, and you've noticed a lot of that out to the east, we're not going to see much of that until maybe the front actually may bring some of that haze back in. You can see there it is with the front. It's going to be a loft, not a surface issue as you go, what you can see with the visibility, but you will see some hazy skies. It thins out a little bit as it comes through, but I do think we may see some haziness with that shower and thunderstorm tomorrow. Won't be such the humidity going on. As you look at the drought condition, we do need precipitation. Moderate drought now in southern Wisconsin. A little bit less as you go further north with some precipitation, but all in all, most of the area has been dry for about a month and a half. And then if we look at what we're going to be expecting with this, one indication is we have some decent amount of precipitation from Black River Falls to Volkfield down to the Dalles, and that goes up to Red Wing too. But some other solutions are a little bit less than that. This is probably the solution that's a little bit further less. A lot of areas getting maybe 1/10, 2/10. You can even see some blank areas up there too, indicating that it's going to be a hit and miss type shower and thunderstorm. So if you do get some precipitation, that's good, but some may not get much at all too, unfortunately. We all could use it. And the 10 to 8 day forecast really doesn't spell out much in the chance of any really significant rainfall throughout the period. We are going to see temperatures get back up into the mid to upper 80s, but dry conditions, maybe we'll get an outside chance we'll get some more for Father's Day weekend, but even that looks fairly weak. Just once you're kind of in a dry pattern, it's very hard to get it. We just haven't had that nice, good Gulf of Moisture surge that come up here any time since like early May. So unfortunately, we're just not getting it right now.
All right, Greg, thank you very much. Well, last May, we introduced you to the Fountain City hip-hop artist Pelly. His passion for music and basketball came together in a dream scenario last season, with the Denver Nuggets using one of his songs as the pregame tip-off song during the playoffs. This season, the Nuggets are in the NBA Finals. They just went up 3-1, and Pelly's music is once again part of the team.
Still puts me in awe when I think about it.
Last May in Denver, hearing his art hyping up 20,000 fans, it's a feeling unlike any other for Pelly and the Italian producer Beat Smash. So naturally, they chased that feeling again.
We sat down with each other and we're like, let's take this to the next level.
This season, they wanted to make something specifically for the Nuggets, a passion project as a thank you to the franchise and fans who embraced their music.
It felt pretty effortless because we tapped into something that we had a big pool of energy to draw from.
The end product? We Got You Mile High.
They had such high praise for it, and they were able to integrate it into their playoff atmosphere so quickly.
It's serving as the hype song right before the fourth quarter to energize the Nuggets in crunch time during the playoffs.
Them having the confidence in us and in the song and the energy we brought to it to do that was amazing.
The Nuggets loved having something fresh for their fans. And for Pelly, the project couldn't have come at a better moment.
I was going through a real tough time, and I felt like an artistic block in a lot of ways. There was stuff going on in my personal life, but it was kind of translating over to my blockage as an artist. I needed to break through my own walls and my own challenges that were going on as a human and as an artist. And when I saw what the Nuggets were doing with their season and building up their momentum, it gave me the inspiration to be like, it's time to build mine.
His lyrics came together in record time, and when it was done, he sat back and pictured it being played to a sold-out Denver crowd.
And then months later, to see it come to fruition and happen right in front of me exactly as I envisioned in my mind, it's hard to describe what that felt like.
It's a reminder for Pelly that even in a challenging moment, he can overcome and create something special.
You take what challenges you use it to build a better you, to create something that you see and you envision in your heart and your mind. God willing, you get to share it with the world, and they get to see a piece of you that became stronger and fortified.
And Pelly says the relationship with the Nuggets will continue next season. Already plans for him and Beat Smash to perform a medley of their songs during a halftime performance. Coming up next in sports, the Brewers hoping to gain some separation in the NL Central. They were hosting the A's tonight. Plus, Ithaca Bulldogs hungry for a state baseball title. Boys are playing their best ball when it matters most. Rob is in next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. At Mayo Clinic Health System, get personalized specialty care with access to experts from orthopedics to neurosurgery and cardiology to cancer care, all close to home.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. Like the Caggianos, who are brewing their own legacy. Or the Upshaws, who DIY all the time. While the Nelsons play lead in their own adventure, 150 years in the making. There's a story in every piece of land. Run with us and start telling yours.
Talk to the John Deere experts at Tractor Central to find out which equipment is just right for your property. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Coulee Region Woman, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. In our June-July issue exploring a sense of space, learn how women at ISG are designing local spaces. Find a space for mothers at the Motherhood Collective, enjoy outdoor spaces with ORA trails, and pay a visit to the Damn Tasty's new Northside location. Compose a beautiful home space with help from local artists and merchants, and explore wide-open spaces out west. Pick up your copy at many area merchants, including Woodman's, Festival Foods, and the YMCA's, or read online.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $1,200 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
US Cellular, built for us.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Over in small-town Ithaca, the Bulldogs are gearing up for the state baseball tournament after they captured the sectional title early this week. At the beginning of the season, the state tournament seemed far-fetched for their pretty much brand-new roster, but now they're looking to repeat what happened in 2016 and bring home a state title. The Bulldogs, one of the final 4 teams left in Division IV. They had their ups and downs during the season, finishing 3rd in a tough Ridge and Valley Conference and losing 4 out of their last 5 regular season games. But then things changed for Ithaca and the young roster started to click when it mattered most. The Bulldogs beat the 2 teams who finished ahead of them in the conference, as well as Division IV's top-ranked Aleva Strum, to clinch their spot in Appleton. A bunch of the guys on the team were in Appleton during the 2016 run, but now they want to do it again as players, not spectators.
It was just unreal. It was like almost watching like a major league game in that stadium, but it was just kids I knew and kind of grew up with.
It was just a pretty crazy experience in a very electric environment, and definitely not something I thought I would ever be a part of, but something that I'm really happy that I will be a part of now.
Have any more postseason magic in them as they're set to take on Edgar at 9 a.m. next Tuesday. The Minnesota Softball State Tournament going on in Mankato this week. What a season for the St. Charles softball team. The Saints advancing all the way to the Class AA championship game, but their season comes to an end as they fall just short to Dilworth Glendon Felton by a final of 3-1. A couple of St. Charles athletes showcasing their skills at the Minnesota Track and Field State Championships. In the boys' 100-meter wheelchair race, it's Tyler Gunnarsson taking first place. Also for St. Charles, in the boys' 110 hurdles, Christopher Hilton finishes in second with a time of 14.85. For Cotter High, in the boys' 400-meter dash, Luke Gardner takes second as he finishes in 50.36 seconds. And how about this one for Caledonia Spring Grove? Tyson Grindy takes first overall in boys' high jump at 6 feet, 6 inches. On the diamond, the June swoon continues for the Loggers as they fall for the 7th straight time this month. 7-5 the final in Rochester. Loggers tried chipping away late. They got a 2-run homer in the 8th from Dylan Kordich, but the rally comes up short as they fall to 3-7 on the season. Loggers are in Duluth tomorrow night to take on the Huskies. Brewers hosting Oakland tonight. A's coming in with the worst record in the league, but you'd never know it if you just watched tonight. All Oakland early on. Jonah Bride drives one in to make it 3-0 Athletics here. Then in the second, they add to it. This name, hey Ken, this name sounds familiar. Esteury Ruiz lines a base hit in the left field to make it 4-0 Oakland. A's get just their 15th win of the season tonight as the Brewers lose a tough one, 5-2. Twins in Toronto trying to snap their 5-game losing streak and have a night. Michael A. Taylor, no score in the 5th until Taylor unloads on this. A laser 2-run shot makes it 2-0 Twins, but the Jays storm back in the 6th. Already 1 run in. Here comes another. George Springer finds the gap in left center. It's going to 1-hop off the wall. 1 run's going to score. Springer races for 3rd on the throw home. We're all tied at 2. We'd go to extras in this one in the 10th. Guess who? It's Taylor again, coming up clutch. He lines one to left. Ryan Jeffers is going to try to score from 3rd. He gets his hand in. Wasn't pretty, but Minnesota takes the lead 3-2. And in the bottom of the 10th, go-ahead run at first here, but the Twins escape the jam. And that 5-game losing streak is over. Minnesota gets back in the win column, 3-2, the final. And I am spent. What a week we've had with the state tournaments, the state track. I'm still kind of drained from state track.
Absolutely.
I'm having that like lingering effect.
Oh yeah, it's going to stick with you for a few weeks.
I'll be all right.
He'll be all right. We'll be right back.
Sizzling summer savings are happening right now at Ashley. Pay 0% interest for 5 years, no minimum purchase. And score even more deals that are too hot to handle during the 72-hour summer event. Happening in-store only June 17th through 19th. Only at Ashley.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Come hang. You are going to hear the biggest stars in country music.
I admit it, I was starstruck.
I'm training.
You train like you're a professional athlete.
You never know when I'm going to get the call into the big leagues.
Yeah, but how old are you?
And they stay there!
The biggest stars, the best music, and the most fun.
Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
Ho-Chunk Gaming in Nakusa and WKBT News 8 want to bring awareness to sexual assault prevention in the Ho-Chunk community and our surrounding areas. 1 out of every 3 women have been sexually assaulted. Indigenous women are 2.4 times more likely to be assaulted than Caucasian women. Ho-Chunk Nakusa wants to help put a stop to these crimes and help educate our community on the importance of sexual assault prevention.
Hello, my name's Boris Gump. Chocolate? Mama always said buying a car was like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Me and Jenny, we buy all our cars at Sleepy Hollow. They got new cars and used cars, a body shop, parts and everything. Like me and Nate, the Sleepy Hollow serviceman, we just like peas and carrots. I'm not a smart man, but if you need a car, you should be running to Sleepy Hollow.
Come to the circus, the biggest show. Come to the circus.
The Carden International Circus celebrates over 60 years with the all-new Spectacular Circus. Come see the daredevils, acrobats, aerialists, and so much more. Join us 1 hour before showtime for amazing pre-show activities. Enjoy 3 rings of fun with your family at the all-new Spectacular Circus. Get your tickets today.
Come see the Spectacular Circus June 13th at Carson Park and June 14th at Dunn County Fairgrounds.
Right now at Ashley, pay 0% interest for 5 years with no minimum purchase. Ashley Sleep Align mattresses start at $999.99. And for a limited time, when you add an Align adjustable base to your purchase, you can save 10% on the set. Only at Ashley.
The Bethany St. Joseph Care Center had some entertainment today, hosting a world record holder. Dazzling Dave stopped by and put on quite a show. He's a former school teacher who left the classroom in 1998 to become a professional yo-yo entertainer. He says the love of the toy reaches people of all ages.
This is such a cross-generational toy. So often I will come across someone who's in their late 80s and they'll be talking about the time they met the first yo-yo guy, and then I'll be that guy for a toddler at a daycare center.
What can you sometimes see?
Man's just showing off. He holds the Guinness World Record for fastest time to knock 15 coins off the ear of 15 participants with a yo-yo. As the temperatures rise, I'm trying to do yo-yos right here. It's ice cream season once again. A favorite is what's called a dilly bar. That's Dairy Queen's name for a vanilla ice cream on a stick dipped in chocolate or another treat. And folks at a 74-year-old DQ near Fargo, North Dakota came up with the idea. John Lauritsen has the origin story to chew on.
Moorhead, Minnesota, a city known for a Viking ship, a Norwegian church, and a famous frozen treat.
One of my earliest memories as a child is going to Dairy Queen about 60 years ago and eating a dilly bar.
And there's no better place to have one than along historic Highway 75.
This is downtown Moorhead.
This is it right
This is it.
74 years ago, this Dairy Queen opened its doors. Troy DeLeon is only the second owner in the restaurant's history. And because it's been around for so long, this is no ordinary DQ.
No grilled foods, no fried foods.
I have an order for Mary.
We don't buy anything out of a can. It's all made in-house.
That includes the dilly bar.
It's a little soft right now.
In 1955, original owner Bob Litherland and a couple of guys from Minneapolis started experimenting with frozen treats. At one point, they froze a circle of ice cream onto a tongue depressor.
They made it, they froze it down, and they looked at it and said, "Isn't that a dilly?"
That's such a 50s saying,
Yeah,
isn't it?
That's
Dang
exactly
nabbit,
right.
Isn't this a dilly?
There you go. That's right.
Once word got out, it was hard to keep up with demand. Carol and Mitch Zakula heard about the history and made a stop while visiting from Arizona.
The dilly bar. Very good. Highly recommend.
They actually use cardboard to get that perfect circle and swirl.
That one's a little thick.
Then they head to the freezer.
This is a freezer that's dedicated specifically for dilly bars, and it runs about 20 below.
Once removed, the dilly bars are dipped in chocolate, butterscotch, or cherry. The cool thing is that people wait all winter to get their hands on one. The restaurant opens March 1st, and this year customers lined up even as the snow was falling. Middle of a blizzard.
Should have been here.
No pun intended.
We had 13 inches of snow this year.
And you still opened up.
Yes.
They're used to large crowds, having hosted the Stanley Cup before, and every summer a cow visits so people can thank dairy farmers. In this city, the DQ is GQ, all thanks to ice cream and tongue depressors.
They perfected it and just stuck with it, and now, you know, it went from this store all the way across the country to every store in the country.
So get yourself a dilly bar this weekend. Celebrate. We'll be right back after this.
This season, LCT's Black Box series projects the voices of the LGBTQ community. Dramas, comedies, and musicals make up this very important series. Series passes are now on sale. To purchase yours, call the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Now's the time to enjoy huge savings on outdoor furniture from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. From patio dining sets to sofas and chairs, they're all reduced to clearance prices. At Drury's, we have an eco-friendly mindset that's reflected in everything we sell. Environmentally friendly materials are important to us. And you'll be choosing from Homecrest and other quality brands, furniture that's designed to last. The Outdoor Clearance Event. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
It's Ram season. Stop in now to get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus dealer discounts on a 2023 Laramie and a 2023 Bighorn. You'll find all of the power you've come to expect from Ram, and the Laramie will keep you comfortable and connected while you drive. Stop in now because this offer ends July 5th.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley Davidson. It's hard to believe they're already coming up on our 2-year anniversary. We want to celebrate it the Great River way, so I'm inviting everyone to our 2nd anniversary celebration. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
This season, LCT's Black Box series projects the voices of the LGBTQ community. Dramas, comedies, and musicals make up this very important series. Series passes are now on sale. To purchase yours, call the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Yeah, we're looking at a little bit milder conditions, 61 overnight, and then tomorrow you do have that rain chance. It starts increasing towards the afternoon, hit and miss up to 80. Unfortunately, Sunday is going to be cooler, 70 maybe if you're lucky, but breezy too.
All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.